Am I the astronaut for not telling my partner the end of the movie, even though I knew it would upset them? Warning, major spoilers for the movie Us from 2019 and minor spoilers for the movie Prisoners 2013 included in this story. If you do not want to hear spoilers, earmuffs. Me and my partner love movies and make an effort to watch a film together when we can. Last week, we watched the movie Prisoners. The plot of Prisoners is that two little girls are abducted and their parents attempt to find them and their kidnapper. We both enjoyed it, but they said the movie upset them quite a bit. I don't know that I could watch something like that. A couple days ago, we decided to watch the movie Us. I had already seen the film before, but my partner hadn't. The major twist at the very end of the movie is that the, remember, spoiler alert, protagonist was taken as a child by a replica of themselves, who then took their place and lived as them until adulthood. We began watching. The first scene is of the protagonist as a child wandering off by themselves at night on the beach. My partner turned to me and asked if she was going to be kidnapped or killed since they didn't want to watch another film about a little girl getting abducted. I told them no, as to not reveal the end to them, and we continued the film as normal. After finishing the movie, I asked if my partner enjoyed it. They said yes, but were also upset by the ending, but mostly by me as I didn't tell them. I said that I didn't want to spoil it for them and thought it'd be okay since the rest of the film was void of references to kidnapping or anything similar. They told me that it didn't matter and that they were pissed at me for not telling them. They then went to bed and didn't speak to me for the rest of the night. Am I the astronaut? It's not just not telling them and not warning them. If there's a direct question, you put yourself in a position to have to lie, which is way different than not warning someone. You know what I mean? Like lying and not warning somebody are two very different things. So is it, I don't know. It was a direct ask for a spoiler. And maybe that's
lie.
Maybe there. Kadin Thunder says he would lie.
I have a unique perspective on this because
okay,
what I watch on YouTube primarily is like movie and TV show reaction channels. So I love seeing people react to those moments. Like that's what I choose to watch all the time. So when I'm watching a movie with somebody, like if I was watching Us with somebody who didn't know the ending of Us and they asked like, this doesn't happen, right? I'd be like, no. And then I would be so entertained by the shock on their faces. And does that make me an astronaut? Perhaps it does, but at the same time, at least I'm an honest one.
Here's the best part of the interaction with Kadin. He would lie to them, and then as that moment was approaching, he would turn from the screen and just be staring at them like this.
I have no. I have the exact face I would make. Have you seen that movie with Nick Cage and Pedro Pascal, where they're driving in the car and Pedro looks at him and goes,
yeah,
that's the face I would make as like the scene was happening.
Okay, so
but like you can't ruin the movie for just because somebody asks me to, like, you know.
There was a comma and he filled the second half of the sentence with so yeah. So I think you have two different issues. You're not the astronaut for not spoiling the movie. You probably are the astronaut to your partner for lying, which is a different thing. There is an escalation there. And again, I think the fork in the road here is are you wanting to explore the technicalities of being right and wrong? Or do you want to find a way to communicate through this and find a solution together and find common ground and move forward and grow and blah, blah, blah? Which way are you interested in? Because there are options both ways here. You could argue this and say, I did it to protect the integrity of the journey and the experience. You could do that. And then you would have to kind of own it and say, moving forward, I will continue to do that. Or you can have it out about doing that, and now there's a new focus for a fight, right? The other side of it is that you own up to it, and you're like, yeah, I was trying not to spoil it, but I understand that I had to lie, and I'm sorry for that, and I will not do that again. But I really hate spoiling movies for you, so please don't ask me that. You know what I mean? You can find some. You can give and take a little bit here.
He'd be like, oh, you should have told me about that movie. It traumatized me. And be like, oh, I'm sorry. You want a fruit cup? I got ones with peaches. I got about 3 left in my fridge right now. Who are you?
Is it an NTA? It's an NTA for Kadin Thunder here. We can go ahead and say that.
I would say NTA.
So it's an NTA. I feel like you've got,
or you got
to make some choices.
Like a faint asshole.
A faint asshole?
Just like a translucent one.